welcome to this week's assembly. The theme is determination. So what is determination? Determination is when you are determined to do something and you won't let anything get in the way of it. And I think when we talk about determination, we need to think about the qualities of what someone has to be determined. So it's the ability to be driven, have initiative and be proactive. It's about being committed and really persevering when things get tough. It's also about making sure that you see the bigger picture, and it's about what you want and what you want to achieve. So how does this contribute to every day? Determination impacts us every single day, and it's how you choose to take each day. So it's the essence of how successful one can be. So if you have a goal and you set that and you go out to achieve it, you are showing determination in every single day. So I want you to think about that determination can happen in quite a lot of different ways. So for somebody it might be getting up, having a shower, having breakfast. They've already shown determination because maybe they didn't want to get up. Maybe it's your online learning and you're struggling with lessons, you're missing the interaction of Chertsey High School, and actually that's showing determination because you're persevering with it. Maybe it's that you go and start something new, you've always wanted to start a sport or some kind of activity, and you show determination by going there. Maybe it's about showing care and love to those students or friends around you, and actually maybe at the time you feel yourself maybe a little bit sad, or maybe like you can't give much, but showing that determination to show that care and love means you are actually showing determination on a daily basis. So why is determination important? It increases your chances of becoming more successful. So if you set out to achieve something and you are determined to get it, it will mean that despite the obstacles and challenges that come into your pathway, you are determined to achieve it. It also means that you can dream bigger. And when we dream bigger, it means that you're looking at things and you can achieve anything. If you're willing to put in the consistent attitude, the hard work, and have an open mindset, you can be determined. And that therefore means that we talk about it a lot at Chertsey High School, that we want you to work hard so that you can have the opportunities each and every one of you deserve. So if we adopt these qualities, it means that you can then be determined, and you can then show that you can be successful, and you can dream big and achieve those things you always wanted to do. So how can you achieve this? How can you go out and show determination? So I've put together some points of how I think you could achieve it. So work from the point of your strength. Okay, not all determination is the same. So study your circumstances and look at your intentions and see what you are capable of and what you want. Don't choose luck. Okay, you should be going out at everything 100% and be in the right frame of the mind when you want to try and achieve something. Avoid distractions. I think this is rather topical considering the current climate we're in, but every distraction could be stopping you from achieving what you overall want, so remembering why you're doing it is really important. Narrow your choices, identify what distracts you and become committed to that. I know that when I read an article about somebody who for a New Year's resolution set out a really big challenge, and actually it wasn't necessarily achievable because it was too much on their day-to-day tasks. So think about narrowing your choices, become committed, okay? Make sure you've got a plan in place and you're going to follow it through. Work within the laws. What I mean by this is what is capable and what can you achieve. And if you think about it like a bridge and you think that one side is your intention and one side is your achievement, the laws are the bridge that lies between them. So they link together and they will make you be able to be determined. Create personal values. This is one of my favourites. So when things get tough, think, why am I doing this? Why is it important? And that will drive you through and be able to follow through with whatever you're struggling with. Realign your actions regularly. This is really important because I feel it's really important that even though we can be determined and we can have an end goal, sometimes that doesn't happen. And I think about realigning it every single time and just reflecting and thinking, actually, is this achievable and do I need to change it slightly? So those are my points on how I would achieve determination. So who do we know that has shown determination? I've given 3 examples here and I'm going to talk to you about them, but I'm sure you know your own. So J.K. Rowling, the genius behind the Harry Potter books, when she first wrote the scripts, it was declined 12 times by publishers. So she had challenges and obstacles. However, when it was finally published, she is now hugely wealthy and hugely successful from it. So she had to show determination. You've then got Bill Gates, who created Microsoft. And despite his success and the impact he's had on our society today, with all the internet and everything that is available to us, his first business venture failed. And as a result, that just shows that failure doesn't mean you can't achieve something. It's always about learning and learning from what happens to you. Helen Glover is one of my role models. She's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in rowing. Now, she only started rowing and for 8 years, 5 years of that she was undefeated. So she decided from a talent programme that she was selected that she wanted to compete at the Olympic Games. And she would have had challenges and obstacles along the way. And what she did is she showed determination. She's now, in the last 2 weeks, if you've seen it in the news, she's had 3 kids, one child and 2 twins, and she's now saying she's going to try and make the Olympics for Tokyo 2020, which is now being postponed next summer. But she's showing determination, and she wants to do that because she wants to inspire people around her to feel determined and feel that they can achieve something if they really want it. Okay, so I thought I'd let you into part of why I feel determined and what I've been determined in my life. So for me, having determination gives me that control and gives me that motivation along the path to achieve my long-term goals in life. At university, for me, it was all about making friends, making the most of the opportunities, getting my geography degree, and I started rowing, which I absolutely loved. And from that point, I wanted to compete competitively. I started rowing in my first year, and in my second year, I competed for Wales and England. And by the end of uni, I was trialling for the under-23 GB squad. Now that is because I had that goal. And there were so many obstacles and challenges in my way. But what that actually taught me is that I was self-motivated, I was committed, I could work well under pressure. But I also learned that we can be proud of ourselves, even if you don't necessarily achieve the end goal. I then went to row full-time after university before I became a teacher, and I didn't make the World Championships. But that may well have been my end goal, but I achieved things along the way that I can be really proud of. And I think what I'm trying to say to you is dream big, have the ideas and go with them, okay? Make the most of every opportunity and believe in yourself. And I'm going to end with one of my favourite quotes from Michael Phelps. So you dream, you plan, you reach, and there will be obstacles. There will be doubters. There will be mistakes, but hard work with belief, with confidence, and trust in yourself and those around you, there are no limits. So, points for you to consider based on this theme of determination. How will you show determination this week? And what might you need to change to be more determined this week? And finally, what do you want to achieve most? And what possible obstacles are going to be in your way? So how are you going to go about achieving that? Thank you so much for listening. I hope you're all well. We're missing you lots at Chertsey High School. Take care.